Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Copper Coins Coin Roll Hunt Reveal. E148, a 1956D plastic tube roll. How's everybody doing today? See, we got Coin Junkie and Otis in the house. How are you guys doing this morning? Get my bag of chips. Draw chip. Oh, chip number 8. We've been low 3 times in a row now. Let a couple people stroll in and we will get things rolling. Hope everybody's day is going well. I'm going to get these 2 coins out of the roll here. Hey, Tyler. Paul Adams, how are you today? Find my notepad. And we will get things rolling. Coin number 1 goes to Ant. All right, this has the broken punch for the date. Besides that, I see nothing out of the ordinary. Let me find my loop here. Ah, got it. All right. Just in case I need to take a peek at stuff. We'll look at about the first 10 reverses. As usual with 56D, I'm going to take a peek here real quick. There was a slight blemish on that eyelid. I just wanted to make sure that it wasn't a doubled eyelid. Hey, Taco John, how are you? Hope everybody had a great weekend. I know mine was excellent. I searched through some AU/BU coins that I ended up getting. Found a couple little double dies, but nothing to speak highly of. Next coin is for Jim Fletcher. I did. I searched about 5 1970p and about 5 72p. And I found a bunch of the minor Class 8 72p double dies, and I found 2 copies of what I believe is a late die state of DDO number 1 for 70p. Would be 1D03 on our listings. And then I worked on my albums a little bit. Identified about 6 or 7 more coins to go in the albums. Coin number 4 goes to Callie. Later die state coin here. We'll be doing another reveal, a little die clash right there. Right before the reveal show tonight, 61D roll. And I will probably be doing 3 rolls again this week. That's given me a lot of time. I'm making a lot of headway on the website now. So it should only be a couple more weeks and I'll be able to go back to 4 or 5 a week. Coin number 5 goes to Tyler. So far, nothing out of the ordinary. Nice little die crack right there. Wow, almost going to be a retained die break. Oh, that's the same die as the last coin. I didn't see that on the last coin. Same die pair. Not much left holding that die together. I've got a couple rolls out already, a 55S roll and a 61D Bank of America roll. Those are what I have out. I don't know what the third roll will be. You guys got anything special you want? I do take requests. Got to sign my construction commencement paperwork this weekend, so now I am locked in, so they'll get my pool area fixed finally. Hopefully I'll get some sort of reimbursement for that. Not holding my breath. Wow, lots of die clash in there. Not holding my breath for sure. All right, I'm not going to forget. Same multiple dies. I've seen like 3 or 4 different die pairs so far. And I've seen repeats of every one of them now. Coin number 8, and the winner of the $5 credit is Deanne. Write this down. Congratulations, Deanne. Hopefully I'll have all these RPMs and stuff sorted out in the next few weeks. Oh, what do we got here? We got an RPM. It's got the broken die punch, but it is split on the top too. And you can also see it right here in the vertical bar. See if we can't find anything on this real quick. Won't spend a lot of time looking for it, but we will do a quick sweep. All right, let me put this a different way. See if I can get a better look at it. All right, let's go all the way to the end here. Don't see it on that page. Let's pretty far over, so it should be pretty easy to find if it's listed. All right, let's see what we got. Let me look. Got that. And we got that, but it is in a little bit earlier die state. This is 1mm58. So let me write this down. I'm going to look at the reverse markers if we get some listed. All right, let's flip this over. There's that. On the T, it's very, very, very close to what we have listed. There's that little dice break right in the wheat right there. All right, it is earlier. There's no rim break at the rim, and there's no break right around here. So this will end up being a plate coin for a different die state. All right, first find of the roll. Coin number 9 goes to Carl. And this will be the last one we look at the reverse on, unless I see that I haven't seen the die pair yet. Coin number 10 goes to Jordan. I'm not sure about that. I think that it has no split up or serif as a damaged punch. Hey Anthony, how are you today? Glad you could join us, but I will hold this out just in case. I did hold the last coin out too. It was in the same die pair as this. Coin number 11 goes to Taco John. Die Clash, we've seen this die before. It's a normal die pair. Got that big die crack. So did anybody else have any good finds this weekend? I think it's been a few days since I talked to y'all. Next coin is for Mickey. This could be an RPM. Nope, not an RPM. Had a similar die crack in the head, but didn't have the die crack on the shoulder. Coin number 13 goes to Sissy. Sissy's enjoying her vacation, it looks like, in Hawaii. That's a different die. I will look at the reverse on this. Coin 14 goes to Sireg. Same die pair as the last coin. Oh, yeah, there's a lot of those. Those are kind of like the doubled eyelids for the 56 through like 63. And that's like the Class 8 72Ps that I was talking about. There are just tons of them. And most of them aren't listed. I found a bar L under the 7 in those rolls, and it was one that was not listed. But let's see if I got one here that's handy. The 72s, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. I think this is one right here. Basically right here, and then there's like the tips are like flames coming out the back. Found a bunch, almost a whole roll of them out of 5 rolls. I don't know what I did with the 70p. I don't see that tube laying here. Wait, that tube didn't have a lid. I must have moved it or put it into a box. Because the one is actually really nice, a really nice double die, real thick on trust, the date, Liberty, everything. It's really nice. But it's late die state. I think it's DD01, 1D03, but it's later die state than anybody's got listed, so it's really hard to tell. It'll probably be like the 30p 1D02 we had listed. I couldn't match that to anything, so I listed it separate, and it turns out that it was just very late die state of DDO number 1. So now we have it linked and cross-referenced. I found one that was a mid-die state coin. Coin 18 goes to Jim Fletcher. Late die state, different die. I haven't seen this one. Die clash there, die clash there. I see those cracks on the forehead, and I instantly look on the shoulder to see if it's the die pair that's the RPM. Coin 19 goes to Tyler. looks to be normal. I think these are the two, same as the two that I held out. Let me give this a quick peek real quick. I do think it's a damaged punch. Yeah, it is. Coin number 20 goes to Parvis. Pretty much everybody should be receiving a package at least by today if you haven't already gotten it in the mail. It should be there very soon. Everybody's, the last 3 went out Saturday morning, I think. But everybody else's was in the mail by Friday. Next coin is for Matthew. Well, that might be a doubled eyelid. So we will hold this aside. Let me take a quick run through the doubled eyelids, see if I can't see anything for that. There's becoming so many of these that they're getting kind of hard to match up. They take quite a bit of time. All right, that looks close. Nope. Not that one. That was real close. That one is almost identical, but it is definitely not a match. Not that I see that I can match up real quick, so we will move on. Hey Dave, how are you doing? Thanks for joining. So our second confirmed variety for the roll. Coin 22 goes to Crispy. I think this is going to be from the same, and it is, another doubled eyelid. So the second copy of a Class 4 doubled die. Coin 23 goes to Ant. That, I'm going to kind of zoom in on that. That's Got a little hit right there, but let's see if we can't match that one up here. Go all the way to the back. Should be relatively easy to find if it is. Nope, not that one, because it goes so close to the spine. Nothing on that page. Got 2 more pages to go. Not that one. It looks like nothing I can confirm on the way through. So we'll just set this aside. Coin 24 goes to Deanne. Appreciate it if you get everybody to hit that like button. This looks like the same die. If it is, I'm thinking that's a broken punch, but I'm going to still hold this aside so I can get better lighting on it. See if this has got that die scratch. Alright, at first I thought that was a doubled eyelid, but you can see the way that the lines are all parallel, the scratching right there. That I'm not going to put that in as one because it can be explained away. I'm going to hold this into that stack of 4 that I have that I think are damaged punches, but I just held them out anyways. That way when I go through for the second time, they don't, I can look at them separately already. Now this is the same one as 23. Let me look at this sheet right here and see if I got anything there. Not that one. There actually are quite a few listed between Wexler and us that have a lot of that real mild right here split serif. But I don't see this on their listings either. So we will put this aside. I appreciate that, Dave. That's what it's all about, is to get everybody to where they can search coins and try to identify them themselves. And then we build our database up. So hopefully you find something and it's already listed. Because there's thousands and thousands of varieties that aren't listed. That, I believe, is damaged, but I'm going to hold it aside anyways so I can get a better look at it. And when you do hunt rolls, if you find something that you're not sure about, it's easy to hold on to it and come back to it when you can either get a better look at it, or when you find out more information about similar devices on coins. Like if I question something, for years, I saved those what look like RPMs that have the 3 cuts in the bottom, or like the little. When we get one here, I'll show you. I saved them. I've got tubes of them, and I have no doubt that they're not RPMs now. But when I started collecting, I didn't. I had it. There were a lot of people listing them. Wexler listed them. Copper Coins listed them, and now all of a sudden they're being changed out with new listings. The only way we list them now is if they've got a split upper serif also. Coin 29 goes to Mickey. And so my next reveal, I'll probably start around 5:30 or so. I do tend to start a couple minutes early, as many of you know. There's one right there. I think that is a damage in the mint mark punch. And then I think that after a while it becomes a third little break right there. Well, there's something good to waste time on in like a rainy day, or when it's cold outside or too hot outside. It's a good thing to do. Keeps your brain moving. See, that view actually shows it better, where you can just see like there's little metal flaking. That could be a doubled eyelid. I'll have to check that one out. It's kind of a unique shape though. This for sure is not. I would this right here, but that I'm not sure about. I'll have to get it when I can get my photographic light on it to get a better view. Well, that's possible, because those go through what's called a rimmer or a reader. This should be. Is that a different one? That is a different one. Our last one had concentric die scratches right here. So let's look at that real quick, see if we can't match that one up. See where the mint mark position is. That's actually possible, but not in the same die state. That might still be there. Nope. So we will move on. Alright, nothing that I can't find with a quick. Oh, what's this? Nope. Yeah, nothing that I can match up quickly. Hey Brian, glad you could join us. Doing great. How about yourself? Finding a couple RPMs and a couple Class 4 DDOs. All right, we've seen this die with that die gouge right there. We know that it is a normal die pair. You know, a lot of the times with dimes like that, they're dryer coins, but you know, until you really, I'm sure that's something that's available on Google. All right, let's see this. I knew it. There's the other double die right there, and there's the concentric die scratches. So we've found 3 or 4 of these so far. That's actually not a bad doubled eyelet either. It's pretty nice. Coin 34 goes to Malcolm. I haven't seen Malcolm around lately. I wonder if he's been working a lot. And there's another of the second doubled eyelid. You can see it's got that second, it's got this one, and then there's got like a little nick right there that's connected to that die scratch. But it shows. Let me wet my whistle here real quick. Coin 36 goes to Jim Fletcher. Seeing this with the multiple die clashes. Same die pairs over and over again, which is a good thing when you're searching a roll. The rolls I was searching this weekend, the 70p and 72p rolls, were put together rolls. Somebody during the 70s and 80s was taking coins out of circulation. So basically every coin was different. But that can be good too, especially if you're looking for like hole fillers, for if you're trying to get a whole collection. Put together rolls actually work out well because you get, you know, one of each. And that's a different one. No, that's the same one. There's the little ding right there. Let me look at this. Let me see if I can find a marker where I can just automatically say, yep, there it is, that die crack on the head. That works out well. And it looks perfect besides the rim, basically, or is it well worn? If it's well worn, I would venture to say it would be a dryer coin. But, you know, really without looking at it, it would be hard to tell. There's a good example of the broken punch right there. Coin 39 goes to Parvis. I know on the real late change, 2000, say 2003 to date. Most of the errors or varieties you'll find will be pivoted hub class 9. And like on a, they're all in the center of the design. Even in the Lincoln Sense, they're towards the center of the design, like the TY in Liberty or the 2O in the date. Like you get the branch on the nickel or on the dime and the door and window on the nickels. A lot of the quarters that have trees on the back will get pivoted hub doubling on the branches. The famous ones are the Minnesota quarters. Very nice. Well, that would be something I would keep until somebody, maybe you could go to a show where there's a Conecuh table or something like that, and they could help you out. But it's definitely something that I would keep a hold of, because there is a potential that it, missed. It was could be struck on the wrong planchet even. That's a possibility. It could be a lot of things potentially. Oh, look at that. Lamination, it looks like, yeah. Maybe a struck through. It's a little ragged to be a struck through. I think that's a lamination. Yeah, I've got a few that I've found. And then I don't know. I just kind of stopped looking after a while. I actually still look, but you don't get many of the Minnesota quarters anymore. I think I've got about 15 of the double dies. But I think there's near 100 of them for the date. Coin 42 goes to Ant. I think DDR2 is the one that everybody wants from the Minnesota. I think that's worth $50 or something like that. But the rest of them are a couple dollar coins. Seen that die pair before. I don't pay much attention to the quarter varieties that much unless I find one. And I don't search a lot unless, I get it from Pocket Change because, of course, Brian Allen's book, I look at that, and that's got all sorts of stuff, so I look at all my Pocket Change now. If you haven't got it, definitely get your copy of Strike It Rich with Pocket Change. It's a very worthwhile book. I think this might be a double die. No? And of course the Cherry Picker's Guide is a good reference, but that's a lot of the coins in the Cherry Picker's Guide are like unobtainium coins, so they're really worth a lot of money, where if you look with the Strike It Rich with Pocket Change, there's a lot of $10 coins in there. Even though there's $10 coins in the Cherry Picker's Guide. Oh yeah, there used to be, I'm not sure what edition it was. There were a couple. That's just, how it goes. When they reprint it, they'll fix it. I'm sure that, because I know that they knew of a couple, because they actually put it on Ken Potter's Facebook, the Error and Variety News, I think. Oh, got a hair flying around. And a piece of wax. But he had said, yeah, we found these mistakes and these mistakes. And then the next printing. Oh, is it volume 2 that they just released? Hey, Doug, glad you could join us. Yeah, I know that when it first came out, he posted a bunch of stuff that was excluded by accident and errors in the book. So it's probably one they're probably aware of already. But it might not be. You never know. You never know. Ah, all right. If I'm not mistaken, there's 2 of them that are worth pretty good money on the 72 DDOs. I mean, everybody wants number 1. I'm trying to think off the top of my... Oh, there we go. Is that the one? That's the one with the concentric die scratches above the date. Another doubled eyelid. This one's got some growth on it. 5th edition. Yeah, I'm just thinking what 72 it... Oh, shows pictures of a different one. All right. That's something I think that they know about already. That actually sounds... Well, it looks like we're a coin short. Unless it's in the tube. Nope. Not in the tube. So, coin number 50 will get a refund. See, that's that same... I've got 2 of those too. Another doubled eyelid. Coin 49 goes to James Worley. And see who gets the refund. The refund is for Sereg. All right, so Sereg will get his money back. I will write this with a note on it. And I want to thank everybody for joining me as usual. And I will open up my book. I want to see which one is not listed properly. Just to find out. Anyways, I want to thank everybody for joining me, and I hope to see everybody at 5:30 tonight. I'll see y'all in about 4 hours. You guys have a great day. Bye.